And let's also get you the latest updates on the Omicron crisis in India. Mumbai is seeing a huge spike in the last 7 months. The biggest COVID spike has been, in fact, confirmed in the last 24 hours. The city's reported 2,510 fresh COVID infections and 1 death. That's a staggering jump of 300% in its COVID tally since Monday. Maharashtra is second to the Omicron list. It's reported a total of 252 cases of the new variant in the state. As fears of a third wave looms large over Maharashtra, the state government has imposed several strict curbs. Section 144, for instance, has been imposed in Mumbai till January 7th. Citizens have been advised to stay at home and to celebrate the New Year quietly in their homes. No parties, no large gatherings will be allowed in the wake of rising cases. There's also an advisory saying citizens above 60 and those below 10 years must not step out of their homes unless absolutely necessary. The state government has also asked citizens not to crowd at famous tourist spots like the Gateway of India. The only ray of hope for the state government is that COVID fatality count hasn't gone up. There's been no jump in reported hospitalization numbers. So cases, it looks like, are mild or hopefully asymptomatic.
On Wednesday, 3,900 COVID cases were registered in Maharashtra, out of which 2,510 cases were reported just from Mumbai. Doctors are saying that it's due to Omicron that these cases are rising in Mumbai. There is a complete ban on parties on the New Year's Eve in Mumbai. But what the health minister has also pointed out, that given the positivity rate which is rising alarmingly, there can be more restrictions in the coming week of January if the cases continue to rise. The BMC says though the cases have increased, but the hospitalization has not increased that much. There are mild symptoms to people who are suffering from COVID disease, and the recovery days is about 6 to 7 days. With camera person Vijay Desai, Mustafa Sheikh for India Today.
And let's get you an excerpt of a conversation that Rajdeep Sardesai had with the COVID task force member Dr. Shashank Joshi on Mumbai's Omicron surge and whether the third wave has already arrived.
Dr. Joshi, you're at the heart of it. Mumbai registering more than 2,000 cases in the last 24 hours. Is this cause for worry, or are you optimistic because hospitalizations remain low?
This is a cause for concern and caution. There is no need to panic. Clearly 2,500 cases. Look at the doubling time. In the doubling time has been only 4 days. From 600 cases to 1,330 plus cases yesterday, and from 1,330 to 2,500 cases today. So, and all cases are mild and hospital infrastructure is not at all dented, which means indirectly, even without a genomic sequencing, the Delta has been in Mumbai more than 80% replaced by Omicron. No question asked about it. It is a clear-cut diagnosis there. And therefore, Omicron is a milder strain. Hospitalizations are less, severe disease is less, mortality is less. And let us hope and pray that the entire Delta is fully replaced by Omicron, which is a milder disease. Only thing is the numbers are huge and we can still dent it.
But can I get clarity, doctor, from you? You're telling me that this rise is driven largely by Omicron, even without the genome sequencing? You're telling me that?
Absolutely. Because if you have 2 times doubling going up in a span of such a short duration of 4 to 5 days, the data is overwhelming and clear-cut that this is Omicron. So I can bet my last bet on it that when they do the genome sequencing, 80% or more will be Omicron. There is no question asked. This is a clinical diagnosis.
Okay.
It is mild disease. Hospitals are not overwhelmed. We are seeing more than 2,500 cases per day. And still, in the hospital system, this is not Delta for sure. This is not Delta derivative for sure. This is Omicron.
Okay,
and there is a community cluster outbreak in Mumbai for sure. Third wave in Mumbai has started. No question asked.
Third wave in Mumbai has started, but you're saying the symptoms are mild and it's being driven by Omicron.
It's not just Mumbai, but also in the national capital that cases have surged in the last 24 hours. Delhi has reported 923 fresh cases on Wednesday, a steep rise from the numbers that I got you yesterday, which was 496. So it's doubled essentially. The positivity rate has also jumped up now to 1.29%. About 38% of the total samples analyzed at various genome sequencing laboratories in Delhi in the past 1 week have been detected with the Omicron variant, which makes it the most dominant variant in the national capital. Delhi surpassed Maharashtra to become the worst hit state now, reporting a total of 263 Omicron cases till date. The Delhi Disaster Management Authority, which is on a wait-and-watch mode, has decided at this point not to impose any fresh curbs in the national capital, but continue the yellow alert of the Graded Response Action Plan for some time. A decision on further restrictions will be taken in the next DDMA meet based on the bed occupancy in hospitals.
The COVID-19 cases in the national capital is witnessing a sudden surge. Yesterday on December 29th, within 24 hours, 923 fresh COVID-19 cases were recorded in the national capital, and the positivity rate has touched nearly 1.3%. It is also a matter of concern for the national capital residents because between December 28th and 29th, the COVID-19 cases in the national capital has doubled, and the Omicron variant cases are also increasing in Delhi. The only sug of relief for Delhiwalas right now is that hospitalization due to COVID-19 surge has not increased, and of the total COVID-19 beds, only less than 300 beds have been occupied so far. With video journalist Ankit Khandelwal, this is Amit Bhardwaj for India Today from Delhi.
And let's break down all the latest data from the Health Ministry on the Omicron cases in India. Delhi has the most number of cases at this point at 263, and then you have Maharashtra with 252, mind you, confirmed Omicron cases. After that, following suit is neighbouring Gujarat with 97 Omicron cases. Rajasthan then has 69 of the Omicron confirmed cases, and then you have Kerala. So these are the 5 states at this point, according to the Health Ministry, who reported the maximum cases. Again, I want to tell you that these are confirmed cases, not active cases of Omicron. So this tally includes those who have also recovered from the virus.